Hello again, this is Robert Veach here. This is my video review of the Pride Mobility Jazzy Elite HD Group 2 Heavy Duty Power Chair. Front wheel drive with those big wheels right there. They're solid rubber, you don't have to worry about filling them with air, which is great. And it's motorized, electric wheelchair, heavy duty, up to 450 pounds weight capacity. You go up to 4 miles per hour, 12.5 miles range per charge, depending on the terrain and the person's weight. And there are all kinds of adjustments on here that I'm going to show you. If you want to modify the arm height and the length that the arms come out and so forth, and the width of the arms, you can even adjust the seat height if you want to. But this is really unique, is that front wheel drive with those super large wheels, and you can see the front section right there for your feet. You can even adjust the angle of that with the set screw in there. This thing is super stable with that weight capacity that it has. To get in and out of a car, you're going to have to use a lift system, I would imagine, or I'm going to be using it in my house just for mobility and maybe go outside in front of my neighborhood sidewalk and things like that. But I've already tried it, and I'm going to show you me trying it in the house. It's very, very stable. I'm going to show you the controller on here. So that controller is really nice because it's intuitive to use. Inline hand control, making maneuvering really effortless and user-friendly. Has a 40 amp Dynamic LiNX controller and ensures reliable performance, and it really does. The seat is adjustable, as I mentioned, and it's high back. You have a headrest on there also. Technically, this is an FDA Class 2 medical device, and to aid individuals with mobility impairments. This is amazing. I was totally impressed with how much control you had on this. I recommend you start off going slow when you first get it in your house, and then outside, of course, you can go much faster. It comes with a charger. It uses 2 sealed gel lead acid type batteries, and we're going to show you how to charge it. There's the power right there, and then there's the status. It has different charging cycles on here that's going to define. Here is the plug that's used, and it goes where the joystick is. We're going to show you it lifts up, and there's a plug right there. Comes with a tool to allow you to adjust some of the seat and arm, and also a really nicely written full instruction manual. On the left side, for your left arm, you can take this nut right here, loosen this top one, and extend this down, and that's the point at where this will stay at a given angle, so you can pitch it up like this if you want, or have it even lower. And the left arm with the controller has the same mechanism, a nut and bolt. You could loosen this, drop this down to change the effective angle that this thing will rest at, and all you have to do is just try it and adjust it for your own comfort level. I raise the angle up just to the right level for myself. You could also have this move in and out more. There is a bolt that you want to do, and the manual does show you, and you could extend this out or extend it in the distance from here to the actual seat back. Here you could see the seat, and on the back of this there is an adjustment that you could do to raise and lower that for your comfort level. The bottom plate for your feet is generous. It extends nicely, folds up, and there is a nut on the bottom there that the manual says you could adjust. If you want to change the angle, have it go up. I'm leaving it alone. You can see it has anti-tip wheels there, left and right, in case you were to over-accelerate, hit the brakes. That's a safety thing. But that is really nice, and it's comfortable. You can have shoes or no shoes. I like to just wear socks, and it works perfectly. When you go to charge the unit, you want to turn it off first, and there's where it plugs right in, right on the bottom side of the controller. Very simple. On the charger, there's that power LED, then there's the charging fault or status. You can see that's red right there, and the manual does go into detail about what that means, and you can see red on, it's fast charging, green flashing, it's in a float maintenance charge, and green on steady is battery is fully charged. These are lead acid batteries, so you want to keep them fully charged, and it does have a float in here so that it won't overcharge them, and that's what you want. You want to keep them topped off so that they're always 24 volts using this charger. On the left hand side of the on the right hand side of the seat, there is a lever right here. You can lift this lever up, and you can change the angle of the seat if you want to have it further back or have it more forward. That's up to you for the comfort level that you want. It locks in place very similar to the car seat that has the ability to change the angle. I'm impressed with the seat quality, the stitching, the material. It doesn't seem to make me hot on my back, and it's breathable, and it's very comfortable, very thick foam. Included there is a seat belt. I don't have it unconnected, I'm not using it, but you could have a seat belt in the front for safety. You could tighten it into somebody so that they can't get out of the chair when it's decelerating when they're using it. And I want to point out that there are dual motors in here. There's one drive motor there that's driving that front right wheel. Then on the opposite side, there's another drive motor right there that is driving the left wheel. So that's how it's able to turn on a dime, because it controls each one of those motors separately with that joystick. And then the large oversized casters in the back allow it to rotate left to right or forward or back anywhere you point that joystick. You could easily adjust the height of the left and the right. There's a set screw in there and an included tool. The manual shows you how to do that. That way you can get the height that you want for your own comfort level. And you see in the back it has this really nice holder so you can hold something while you're traveling. And here you get a good view of the headrest and the adjustment on there. As you can see, it's got a really short turning radius. You just basically could turn on a dime just quite easily. And it intentionally slows down when you do go into a circle. It does that for safety. Operation is very simple. You have this power on button right there, and it's green, and you have speed control. That's fast, that's slow. Gives you the status of the battery, green, yellow, and red. You know how many miles or time is left on there. Has a horn, and the joystick itself, really simple, 360 degrees, forward, back, left, right. And it has, of course, braking. That happens whenever you stop. It'll engage the electronic braking on the motors themselves. But it's very simple and very sensitive. So when you first start off, you'll start off slow, but then you can go to the faster speeds. And when you get more comfortable with that, you can move around really fast. But indoors, the slow works really nicely, and you could really turn on the dime just like this. Very simple to do. Really, really accurate and slow if you want to, and turn or go backwards. The joystick allows you to do all of that quite easily. So after testing, what do I think about the Pride Mobility Jazzy Elite HD? This thing is nice. This wheelchair gets you around, as I demonstrated. Incredible turning radius. You can just go in circles if you want to. The speed control works great. I'm a big guy, and this thing is hauling me around without any problem whatsoever. So I'm impressed with the quality of this. I'm going to give it a full 5-star rating. I hope this video review helped you with your buying decision. Thank you for watching.